All right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Ready to go with more Dark Souls 2, digging into the DLCs more. We get to play everyone's favorite area tonight, so we'll... Like I said, we do still have like the back half of this to look into, so that is what we will be doing. We are going to... As charming as the Snipper Clip soundtrack is. Ahoy. Rightio. Alrighty. So when we last left off, we had fallen down here. Pretty much cleared out the first part of all this, so... Now we come through here. Ow. Well, that was fast, at least. Dude. Almost a one-shot. There we go. Well, what a hoot. Alright, I'm trying to think of what thawed through here. I'm going to say, I know these ladies have woken up. There we go. Them and their fun death noises. Well, it would have been lovely. As if that last hit had just, you know, actually hit him. That would have been cool. But, alas, that is not what happened, so we are moseying through. Ow. Oh, we're a little rusty. There we go. Ow. Alright, let's poke back here, I suppose. Alright. Like, my guy, if you could chill, we would deeply appreciate your efforts. Of course. Right on time to run out of stamina there, but alas. Well, she seems quite comfortable. Alright. Yeah, if I recall right, this, like, fatty? Oh, not fatty. Oh, yeah, because that's right, because there was that item that we got from over here. That guy's funny. We like him. Alright. So, because I know there... Oh, yeah, that's right. We ran through and got the bonfire. That's right. So we did run through this first part at least a little bit. Because this doesn't open yet. Dude, you can chill. We'd applaud your efforts, my friend, but... we don't need all that. You could just be a cool guy. Speaking of being a cool guy... Yeah. Ah. I forgot you were here. Goodbye. So as I recall, some of these are indeed mimics. So we're going to shoot an arrow at each of them just to make sure. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Nope. That one. It's like, I know one of you is a mimic. There we go. I in fact very distinctly remember one of you being a mimic. Luckily. Ah, yeah, that's right. They can spit things at us. I forgot about that. But alas. Come on, buddy. Ugh. Different friend, but alright. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Ah, yes. Yes. All right, well, there's that one. Probably could have assumed that by the, you know, the message in front of it. Another Titanite slab. I wish this game had like a function the way that Dark Souls 1 does, where you could turn slabs into chunks if you need them. If only. Okay. 3 bonfire aesthetics. You know, that thing that we definitely need. And some bright bugs. Bouquet. Well, that was a hoot. I wonder. Ah. Yeah, he's poisoned now, whatever. He'll be alright. He seems like he's having a tough day. We'll figure him out later. This is where that one invader is, right? Oh, yeah, there he is. And he's just chilling. Ready to go. Damn it. Well, we avoided each other's attacks, my guy. God, our attacks are strong. Look, it's like real PvP. Whoop. Oh, it was he who got the backstab. Uncool. It's because I'm dumb and mistimed the running attack, but either way. First death of the stream. Like 6 minutes of actual gameplay in. Alright. Actually, I mean, if that way we don't have to run back through this annoying little area, I guess we could just go to this bonfire, right? It's a lot of unnecessary bullshit. So. Oh, don't worry. We're coming back for you. Give it a minute. All right. Not what I meant to do, but all right. We'll take it. Sure. Cool. Random item. And we're good. All right. I didn't even read what that was, if that doesn't tell you how insignificant it is. All right. Are we not wearing the ring we should be wearing? Dude. Ow. Dude. I would really appreciate it if you were just cool, my god. See, she was cool. No, we are not. Actually, we're wearing the slightly extra damage ring, which I guess, you know, of the rings to be accidentally wearing isn't a bad one. There we go. Yeah, I really don't feel like having my health bar cut in half. That seems like a bad plan. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, he's still hanging out. All right, cool. Do we just want to bitch him? I'm kind of willing to bitch him, but no, it's fine. Let's try to sneak up on him and get that fucking clutch backstab, I guess. All right. There we go. See, that time, much cleaner. I just want to feel pretty. What's down here? Hey, look, more guys. This one's slightly less smart. There we go. I thought there was a dude who, like, disguised himself in this area. Am I crazy? Am I misremembering things? Not that that's out of character for me. What do you do? You know what? I don't care. I have enough Ferrous Lockstones. Fuck it. Let's find out. Okay. Cool. Hello. Fun little chest. Durgo's hat. Well, all right then. Where is this? Is this just aimed at the other ballista? And it doesn't break the other ballista, so what's the point? That's very weird, but all right. Alrighty. Yes, if I recall, this was all like sealed off, right? This is probably just nice view. Yeah, okay. Well, this gentleman. Of course. Oh, the best laid plans of bison men. There we go. Got 4 R1s for these dudes. What a pain in the ass. Ah. I don't 1000% remember. Oh. It's the other end of this. Yeah, I don't care about that. Alright. Oh. Okay. Everyone's real mad out here. Four R1s later. Oh, the priest chime. Cool. Debatable. That guy? Well, that guy died. Nice one, Super Chief. Better. Yes, that was clearly exactly what I wanted. I really wanted you to lock on to the dude that's on another floor from us. Meanwhile, threw that guy through a wall. Aw. That looks familiar. Alright. My guy, you could be cool. I'm just saying. Alright. I think there is something on this balcony, aside from another dude. Nope. Never mind. Alright. The other dude apparently came inside to chase after us like a jerk. Let's see what's up first, huh? What's up? Ah. Elizabeth mushrooms. This has to be this door. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Alrighty. Well, this guy just seems busy, right? He tried, right? You feel bad for him. He tried. Whoa, and we tried to die to gravity. All right. Let's not be dumb. And now we go down into the depths. Whee! The depths are fun. Another one of these dudes. See if we can just push them off. Or push ourselves off. That's fine too. Ow. One of these gentlemen. Oh, we're in trouble. We appear to be in trouble. Yep. Well, that happened quickly. Awesome. It's fine. At least we opened the shortcut, so there's that. Note to self, don't fall down there. That would be the pro tip, I believe. All right. See if we can actually get the backstop off on this guy this time. There we go. Ooh, right in the butt. Poor guy. You would feel bad for him if he wasn't a douche. Speaking of dudes I'd feel bad for if they weren't douchebags. All right. There we go. Lots of stabbies. I did say that. There you go. One shot on this guy. Aha. Well. And we're back. Luckily, we had the foresight to go up first. Like I said, up and to the left. You know, if we come around to our souls, we'll get them, but otherwise I don't think I care that much. It's not that important. Or I guess we'll just go to our souls right now, because there's nothing else on this floor. It's just that guy. Ow. Sir, I need you to get on the end of this chariot spike thingy. Alright. And then there's this guy, right? There he is. I was like, I know there's another guy down here because he ran up at me. Cool. Ah, Ring of Resistance. Sure. Alrighty. Trying to remember if there's like a specific reason why you wouldn't come down this ladder. Oh, because there isn't a ladder. That would be why. I'm a genius. That would explain it. I mean, kind of in general. Okay. If I recall right, it's just dogs on this level, right? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, dogs, but... Ooh, Tooper. They're angy, but I don't think this is a mimic. That's right. Like I said, this hidden path ahead. Why do I doubt that? I mean, God knows I'm a sucker for hitting a wall, but... Okay. Also, literally anybody who puts a message that close to a ladder deserves to be attacked in every PvP fight they're ever in. Like, deserves to lose every PvP fight they're ever in. Mrs. Wumbus corrected me.
Sorry.
It's fine. Be wary of message. In short, weakness. Message. Message ahead. Oh, well, now that the story has concluded. Ugh. Really went on a journey with that one. Where do you go? Is this one of the ones where the under matters? No. I don't remember where this brings back to. I know there's one of the knights we need to free. Why did I point like that? Like I'm in the game. I know there's one of the knights we need to free this way, but we have more business to attend to on that side of things. So I'm about to say, have we freed 4 or just... Ah, yes. This is a League cosplayer. Well, I mean, if you're going to be annoying... That's the secret. You just stay far enough away from the Dark Orb caster. As somebody who is a reformed Dark Orb user, I think that is the biggest downfall of that spell, is how short the range is. Nice. Like, that one hits us but doesn't stagger us, so I don't care. I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't need to be taking extra damage, but... Like... Dude. Ah, that Dark Orb hit us. Well. Now we have to heal. Apparently people die to her quite a bit. Bye. That was a hoot and a half, but as it turns out, shoot with poison arrows and back up is a very valid strategy in Dark Souls 2. Alright, dude. Bring it on. Really? Awesome. Dude. Like, chill out, please. Friend ahead. That is a good boy. That is a heckin' friend right there. Charmer. At least he's talkative, right? Hey, and our head's like right at crotch level. Big fan. A knight of William Loy seeks the chaos. Well, I can't remember if that's 2 or 3, but that's a couple of them. I don't... Oh, this is the under part for where you get the eye thingy. Do I want to... I'm trying to think. Does that hook back around to where we were and then we can just... I think it does. But let's open this door at the very least. Yeah, because that's where we got the eye. Like dog's eyes. I'm gonna say I don't think anything was unfrozen this way. Key. Yep, some items we previously received. And then this is the inner wall bonfire. Not where we want to be quite yet. We're getting to it. Well, we will deal with the inner wall bonfire shortly, but not where we need to go right now. I want to finish looking at everything we needed to look at on the other side first. So that is where we will go. Really quickly, I just want to check this way and see if I'm just crazy or not. Because that is a possibility. Never forget that I might just be wrong. I'm very willing to admit that I am not always correct, especially in FromSoft games. Ah. Well, that's a bummer. All right. Well, good to know there was nothing this way, I suppose. Happy we looked. Doot, 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 doot. I get copyright struck for a weird song from Home Alone 2, so I'll stop there. Alrighty, let's... Ah, yes. Oof. And such. There we go. Because we had a whole other direction to check this way, right? Because, like, this was just one option, was to go into the wall itself. So we've got, like, a whole other side of this to look at. Or was that the way faster option, and I should have just went that way to begin with, because there was, like, an item and then you turn around. Because that's possible. Ow. I don't recall. Well, I guess, yeah, because of the way we came down here. That tracks. You know what? Just for you, you get the backstab. You managed to deal the most damage to me of all your friends, so you get the most painful treatment. Freedom. Yeah, there was like a whole upstairs. That's right. Well, at least we have the same problems, right? Heal really quick. There we go. You're going to cast spells at me, I'm going to knock you to the ground. How about that? Seems fair whenever you put it like that, right? Right? Yeah, okay. This is the way we were. So, if we come back up here, not get hit by that spell because we're good at this game. Get stabbed in the spear, or get stabbed with the spear in the face, but you know, that's just part of the course at this point, right? Our NPC friends didn't come back, which is fine. Yeah, we need to come this way. I don't remember exactly what is this way, but we'll find out. Let's see. Slip up ahead. Well. Ah. No. Bad. Do I poison you for the memes? I think I do. I really shouldn't play with my food like this. Okay, I don't believe that to be a mimic, so. One arrow wasted, one life saved. We'll take it. More Elizabeth mushrooms, interestingly. Why was she like, she died like ready to give birth. That's weird. All right. This gentleman. Super happy you could be here. Oh. Odd, but all right. Where do you take us? Ah. Oh, that means we can go through the path on the other side now. Okay. Cool. Well, there's that guy. Let him... You... Bring him to me. There we go. Ka-chow. Because that's where the initial bonfire was. I guess we check in here first. Dude, I am super turned around right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I know this. I've played this DLC all the way through, at least twice. Well, I mean, again, all the way through. I've beaten the Ivory King twice. But this part, bewildering. Remembering where everything is, Trivago. What? How do you know? Trivago.
Save you money along the way.
I don't know about that.
That's literally their slogan.
The soul of a great hero. Well, that guy seemed to have gotten spooked and come this way. Ah, well, at least it's a real short walk, apparently. No. I didn't want to... Aw. Now it's just mean. I shut their bodies in the door. That's just uncool. They are like frostbitten nightmare dogs, so...
Aww.
Yeah, do you...
Let the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out? Oof.
Let them out.
Oof. Okay, once again, now just because we're paranoid more than anything. Not a mimic. Lovely. And it apparently needs to be open from this side, so. Yeah, they really dropped the whole trap chest. Oh, that's where Splintering Lightning Spear was. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, as it turns out, this was kind of a pretty quick jaunt this way. So, alas. However, there's now this whole other direction we need to go. So, again, do not remember where everything is in this, but we seem to be finding a lot of stuff. So, nice, nerd. Be a shame if, you know, 4 R1s killed you. Anyway. Oh, okay. And now we're back here. Okay. Cool. Well, that's the whole loop then. Lovely. What's going to be the fastest way to get back over there where that contraption opened? I really don't want to reset all the enemies just because, like, if we can get there without warping, we will. Problem being, I think it's at the first part between this and there, but I think we opened a way to get back to that side. I just need to remember. Remember, Winnie, remember. Yeah, because this is just back over here, right? So this isn't where I really want to be. Yeah. Down here in the basement with all the dog corpses. Real nightmares. Tick, 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 tick. All right. Huh. Maybe if we go up here? Or no, this is just, yeah, so that's not a loop back around. It's just a back to where we started. So again, I think you might have to warp, but I don't wanna. Ugh. Never tell me the odds. Or whatever Han Solo said. Yeah, no, because that's just back down that way. Oh, actually. Ooh, I'm a genius. All we have to do is get through this bullshit. Hopefully. Good lord. Alright. Well, this seems like a bad place to be. For him. Hey, lady. Nobody asked. Alright, anyway. This corner got kind of corpsey all of a sudden. And then it got glitched out. That's weird. Where did he go? He is gone. He's with the others now. Well, okay. No, I didn't want to hit him. That's fine. Does being coated in ice make your stamina recover slower? Because, like, boy, it feels that way. This is how there's a shortcut back this way. I remember things. Oh, and there's an item over here that I didn't pick up. Ah, that's where the Ring of the Embedded is. Okay. Interesting. E. Cool. Bad. Okay. So yeah, because we can just backtrack this way. Cool. And I can still whatever feather back, so. Yeah, this is significantly closer than I thought. Cool. Of course, we have aggro those gentlemen. Wouldn't be a FromSoft game if there wasn't annoying aggro range on every enemy, but... Although it does feel particularly egregious in this game. Shit will aggro you from across the map and just stay on you. Meanwhile, everyone and their mother's a spellcaster in here, so... Dude, thank you. Okay. And hey, does it look familiar? We were just there. However, our particular quarry, I believe, is over here. Actually, relatively close to the starting bonfire. Yeah, see? This area. And those two dupes didn't even notice me. Get owned, dorks. Oh, ladder. Oh, ladder. Interesting. This connects back to somewhere. Well, let's crack this open. grab. Soul Flash. Okay, cool. Sweet. That was also something we technically needed. Oh. Oh. Cute. Weird, but cute. North Warder. What's that set look like? I mean, hell, we're here, right? I guess I can put it on. The hell is the North Warder set? Nope, that's Ben Hart. There's Durgo's hat, which boosts range of bows. Okay. Well, that seems like the most or the least effective bullseye, but sure, dog. Okay, I'm looking for something I don't recognize. Hat-wise. Oh. Extends duration of spell effects. Okay. That's weird. Extends duration of spell effects. Okay. Same. Okay, so this is, a whole outfit just makes spell effects last longer. All right. I mean, cool. Sure, dog. Ain't what we're going for, though. Not the Tights of Judgment. Mad Warrior leggings. Thank you. The Chaos gloves. Like, all right, man. Deep breaths. Like I said, we're here to cosplay, so. There we go. All right. I guess if I was really cosplaying, I would be using the Berserker blade, but we didn't get two of them, so why would I do that? Okay, well, yeah, and actually at this point, we might as well just feather back, right? Use the feather. Okay. So now we can push on into the inner whatevers. The inner whoozy what's it's. You know, that place. I'm so eloquent. The inner wall bonfire. There we go. That word. Those words, I suppose. Like I said, if we freed 2 or 3 boys, I do not remember. Meanwhile, she's just aggroed now. Hey, that was super cute and all, but be a shame if you died, though. Hey, buddy. There we go. Nerd. Okay. So once again, this room. Cool. Like I said, I'm willing to go very slowly through this particular room because it sucks. So, we will do that. I know that that'll piss off and wake up the golem, but like, man, I'd rather fight a golem than just rush in there. So, like I said, I don't remember if these golems can be poisoned or not. Let's be honest, probably not the brightest idea to find out. Ow. God, they hit for a lot of damage, though. On the bright side, so do we, but God, man, that Spartan kick just gets me every time. Get owned, giant golem thing. Nobody asked you. Ah. Well, no point in getting hit by that spell, I suppose. Well, there we go. Dark Soul? Thank you. Nice. Alright, this dork I'll just take out the normal way. Lord. Come on, boys. Over here. There we go. Put one on him. Damn it. Fine. Fine. Dark Souls 2. Just be in Dark Souls 2. It's fine. Okay. I wanted to just jump. Yeah. I was just doing what the comment told me to do. I mean, I just enjoy backstabs with this weapon. I think they're kind of fun. Probably is just easier to take this guy out than having to deal with him later. Let's hit him with an arrow. Not waste all of our poison arrows. There we go. All right. This lady just wants to die. Ugh. Here, at least poison him, or at least poison her while he's waking up and coming over here. Come on, Rock. Let's go, Rockington. My guy. You okay? Come on. Alright. Ow, of course. Again, this is why you dodge through things, not... Ow. Okay. Even he was like, this is getting rough. Like, yeah, dog. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. And that 22 is a gun. Hope no one sees me getting freaky. Like, if you're going to be annoying, I'm going to kill you the way that I usually handle annoying enemies in these games. With archery and patience. When in doubt, shoot arrows at a thing until it stops being annoying. Okay, good. Like, don't be that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. At least I got one half of that annoying duo dead. There we go. It was like, it'll be a bummer if we lose 60k. Like, it's not, at this point in the game, it's not the end of the world, but it would be annoying. Okay. People have appeared to have died here. Ah.
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here.
Oh, hey, Digiforge. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing, man? Person. You know, whatever. Oh, you know, it's going. We're, just playing Dark Souls 2. Let's see. Yeah, if you want to follow me on like socials and stuff, I have like links for that kind of thing. I was about to say it's watchmebebadat on Twitter and Bluesky, and watchmebebadat stuff on Instagram. There we go. Come on, dork. Ooh, the curving bullet on that one. What was that movie? Where they like curved bullets? I can't remember.
Feels like the Matrix.
It wasn't The Matrix. It was very specifically not The Matrix. What movie? I'm gonna blank on that for
Wanted?
Wanted. That's what it was. I was like, it has a really generic fucking name.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. With Angelina Jolie. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to like have enemies here to actually kill so you can awaken the statues because there are 3 around his chest. I forgot about that. Ugh, this is like peak tediousness, unfortunately. That means we're probably gonna have to kite enemies back here. Ow. Dude. God, I hate these things. Okay. Oh, can I just loop them? That might have been on me the last time I did this. Because I guess a death is a death, right? So, I mean, interesting. Oh, almost got me the Spartan kick. He tried. There we go. Oh, your delayed attack on that one was so delayed that I actually got my attack off. Get owned, dork. Get away from that chest, please. Sir. Ow. Ooh. Heal. Alright. Ha. Ooh. He. Ha. Ooh. That's it. I'm not going. That is probably the thing from that movie I quote the most.
I believe it's the most quoted line I've ever.
It's so funny. Like, Jim Carrey back in the day. Like, 2000s Jim Carrey. Early thousands, late 90s Jim Carrey. Pre-anti-vax, pre-Jesse McCarthy, or Jesse McCarthy, or whatever her name. Jenny McCarthy. Whoever the hell. Peak Jim Carrey. Ugh. What a gem. I realized that sounded like a pun. Ah. There is our douchey little invader. There he is. Well, it'd be a shame if you ran out of stamina, my guy. Ow. Holy Knight Auerheim, using some very unholy methods. There we go. Being dealt a very unholy amount of damage. There we go. What a jerk. I don't have to attack the barrels if you can just roll through them. Steamed hams. I believe that was actually 10 talismans of something or other. So, joy of joys. All right, back up here, I guess. Be wary of misfortune. Oh, I was about to say, this is just up here. Weird. Why would you need to come here? All right, cool, whatever. Well, that was a hoot. Always fun. Not dying to NPCs. All right. And now we can go open the other boy. Get our other friend. Like I said, I don't remember if that was everybody. There is exactly one way to find out. We really want to kite these dudes out here and fight them out here. Because we don't want to wake up all the statues. Or, I guess we just run. Like, who's against that? Not me. Like, nice. Yeah, because she's just going to be like, oh. Though, there are some real interesting sounds on this side. Flame butterflies. Oh, that's what we needed. Actually, yeah, I was about to say, I do think there actually is an illusory wall here. Because it drops you down there. But I don't want to go down there yet, obviously, because we want to awaken our boy. Let's get him moving. Slowest door animation, Soul's history. Visions of bravery. I can't take this, but hurrah for ally. Rescue. We'll see you in there, bud. We'll see you in there. Now, on my PlayStation, for whatever reason, every time I got to this point, it would crash. Like, the game itself would just be like, we're done. Ah. Looks familiar. Fine work. We could go back up and... I guess I can go back up here and check. Because like I said, I don't remember how many we've rescued at this point. I guess rescued probably isn't correct. I mean, they're probably sitting there by choice. The Grand Cathedral. Let's see, was that... I mean, that's the question. Was that 3 or 4? I don't remember. I also don't remember how you're actually supposed to break these ice thingies, so... I'm assuming that means it's 3. No, that's 4. That's all 4 of them. Cool. Look at them. We'll be back. Like, man, I got 72K on me. And all 4 of you have been rescued now, so... I've still got a little bit more to explore, and then we will come back. And then it's probably boss rush time. And by boss rush, I mean we're going to fight the 2 bosses that are left in this particular DLC.
Nothing with holy.
Doing something with holies. Correct. Duty don't know, boobies getting shoop at the Stooby Boop. You're funny. All right. Well, now we can come down here. Okay. I believe. I'm going to say, isn't there a guy? I thought there was a guy. Oh, Red Estes. All right. Life gems it is, then. Like, there are guys. In fact, there are 2 of them. Unfortunately, they're not very bright. Well, there you go. What about your friend? Come on, bud. Be dumb for me. Look, he listened. And our attack decided not to hit him. Because, man, you know, he knew. He knew we really wanted to backstab him, so. He just wanted to give us that opportunity. And I respect him for that. You know? Real cool. These guys. I think these guys might be harder than the bigger ones. Like, God, they're frustratingly annoying. And they take 4 hits, so it's just like, ugh. I don't think they can be backstabbed. It's just, it's a real bummer. Oh. Meanwhile, that was just face down like, man, I needed a nap anyway. Fuck this. Alright. Ah, the fire clutch ring. Now we can deal slightly more fire damage. Alright. You know, what if we just pivot and go for a really hardcore pyromancy build? Alright. Be wary of left. Ah, left! Well. He should have been wary of me. Yep. Okay. Well, I believe that to be the vast majority of this DLC explored. Let's not die. Dead end ahead. And what do you call this? Oh, this is the back around. We already killed that guy. That's what it was. Again, I don't know if that's just sus for me or... Okay, nope, just sus. Okay, cool. Not a mimic. We'll take it. The twin-headed great bow. All right. Okay, well. Let's go back to my jeweler. And I'm going to really quickly, while that's happening. There we are. Come on. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. All right. I was trying to do that during the loading screen, but fine. Be a jork.
2 heads of lettuce.
Okay. I was looking at locations. Yep. Don't you have to get a bunch of Lois souls for what's her face? The soul of Alsana. If I recall. Soul of Alsana is a consumable boss soul. Dark Soul 2, the Oracle, boss soul, blah blah. Trade 12,000 souls. Trade 12,000 souls in the soul of Alsana to get the curved sword. Trade 50 Lois souls to Alsana. Or kill Alsana with ranged attacks. Where do you get Lois souls? Is it only from getting the stuff from below? I don't think we need it. So it's not like it's a huge deal. But here, let's look at that too. Where the hell do you get Lois souls from? Bring the souls to Alsana. Who will... Oh, consumable, but it gains no souls, and it's not possible to sell to Govlon. Oh, you have to give her the souls. Okay. Dropped by Charred Lois Knights. Ensure the burnt ivory. So you have to farm those dudes. Okay, but only 3 spawn in the old chaos. Do I want to put myself through more farming of these fucking guys? God. Yep. I mean, really, so the only thing it gives you is like the armor and the ability to get the Ivory King armor. And I don't care. So, I guess if I really want Alsana's soul, I could get it that way. But I mean, is that really completing the game? Yes, it is. Fuck that. All right, cool. Don't care. Because we don't need it to get, like, anything. Like, we don't need it to get a spell. I wish I could find out what soul you get for, or what sword you get for trading in her soul. Because, like, if it's a real bitchin' sword, it might be worth it, but, you know. Yeah, I just don't want to grind for 50 Lois souls. You know, I think maybe we go try. Trade 12,000 souls to acquire a Liam Lois the curved, or a staff? A distinctive curved sword crafted from the soul of Alsana, offering a versatile slash and thrust attack style. Yeah, we extra don't care. Wow, okay. I mean, like, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but, like, it is just a sword. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Fuck that. Alright. The Dark Clutch, Fire, Iron, Ivory Warrior Ring, Ring of the Embedded, Living Resistance, blah, blah, blah. I believe we found, because we found Dark Dance, right? Here, let's go check really quick. Again, out of an abundance of paranoia. What is the art for Dark Dance? Dark Dance. Okay, cool. So we do have Dark Dance. We found Splintering Lightning Spear. Right? Yeah. We found Splintering Lightning Spear. And then we found Soul Flash. Cool. Okay, so we found all the spells. There's a bunch of stuff that we don't care about. Yep, we've now done all that. Okay. Cool. Is that the same kind of layout? Is everything useful? No, it is. Okay, items. Okay, just again, out of an abundance of paranoia, because I really, really don't want to have to redo any of this. Just in case. So we do have Outcry, Dance of Fire, and Fire Snake. And that was the 3 pyromancies from the old Iron Kings. We got all 3 of those. And then the Hex Recollection. If I recall right, we did get it because I forgot it, and then I went back and got it. I just need to remember what it looks like. Recollection. Okay. No, discard it. Okay, cool. Okay, there's that done. So we pretty much just have to beat the bosses, which is obviously the best option. Okay, and then that means, ironically, the first DLC in release order is what we will be doing last. But like I said, that is pretty much it on this end. I'm going to click into the Frigid Outskirts just to verify, see if there's actually anything of value here. Oof. Yep. We'll probably actually summon just to keep stuff off of us while we run to the boss. Ring of the Living is there. The Mira hat, an unmasked Lucatil hat. You can get another Bone Fist as a rare drop from Frozen Reindeer. But that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, there's literally nothing important here. It's just bail. Okay. Cool. Well, that's kind of all the research, so let's do it to it. Let's boss rush these last few nerds. Get them done. Okay. Well, actually, here, while I'm in here, I think we've found some rather large souls, so we will crack them. Because I think that will give us enough for 2 levels, which is just nice. Right? Should be. All right. All right, stand up, nerd. If I'm keeping you alive, you at least got to be like on your feet sometimes. Okay. It is indeed 2 levels worth. Lovely. 1984. Good book. Don't need to up that. That does not substantively help me at all. Does not help me. Okay, well. Screw it. That's fine. All right. Thank you. Did I get enough of... I guess I'll just go talk to him. Fuck it. Whatever. Worst case scenario, we buy some arrows. Reinforce. Ah, the retainer short sword. Wow. I'm looking to reinforce some armor. Did I find any more twinkling, I guess is the immediate question on my mind. It looks like we did. I need slightly more souls to finish the warrior mask. See, that's up by 7, but that's up by 10. Haven't put anything into the gauntlets yet, so suppose we ought to do that. I mean, we have enough to do both of these. Okay, that's fine. It's a little more damage. It's a little more, not damage, but health. Or defense. That word. Good lord. All right. Oh, we need to go to the Grand Cathedral. I guess I want to see what the the drop rate is for those souls, even though I've already said I just don't care and don't want to put in the extra effort to get all of them, but I'd be kind of lying if I said I wasn't interested, just because the whole point of this is to complete the game. Even though colloquially complete just means get all the trophies, but
That's a good start.
all right. Maximum power. I remember where you get the Ring of Blades +2. Oh well. It's fine. We don't need it. Let's go deal with the King in the North. All right, boys. Where are we dropping, boys? Where are we dropping? The Old Chaos, I believe. All right, superhero shot. Boom. All right, kiddos. Let's deal with these dorks, huh? Thought there was a 4th one. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be a hoot. Well, at least you staggered them. Well, safe to say the drop rate's not great. I don't think they can be backstabbed, which is kind of a bummer, but aight. Yeah, I don't see us going through that. God, dude, these dudes are snipers, though. And not in the fun way. Wheel snipe sellies, boys. It came from BB No Money, I believe. Abby just said submissive and breathable. Correct. Dork. Ow. Yeah, not one Lois soul has dropped, so I think that means we're not going for it. Because I'm not doing another super tedious grind. Literally a Loisel. Hard pass, my guy. Wheel snipe sellies, boys. Dirty fucking dangles, boys. Dude. If you could frig off, that would be fucking rad. Frig off, Cyrus. Different Canadian show about wastoids and weirdos. Hey, boys. He's about to show up, so if y'all could, you know. Gentlemen. Because I'm a stinker. Alright. Man, he does have a cool entrance. Like, alright, dude. Burnt Ivory King. Hey, man. Jeffrey, no! There we go. Focus on me. Let them finish their life's duties. Or whatever. Happy we double drank there. Get a couple hits in. Ow. Hey, look at my friend there. Look at him being a cool guy. I'm a cool guy, I'm a cool guy. Oh, I forgot he has friends. God, that sucks. Yo, dog. Like, you are not my priority. Ooh, got touched by it. God, dude, he deals an unfortunate amount of damage. Dude, if you could chill. I think that heal came at like the exact right time. Hey, you took out all of my friends. Uncool. Uncool, Ivory King. It also doesn't help that my friends were stupid. And, like, didn't seal off that portal. And then 2 of them couldn't handle 1. Like, ugh. Ugh. Like, do your job, Lois dudes. I mean, I guess if this just takes enough attempts, we will eventually get 50 Lois souls, right? I don't think it's going to take that many attempts, guys. But... there we are. Spartans, what is your profession? I'd like to point out, not a job. It is, at best, a war cry. At worst, kind of stupid. So, alright. Hammer Boy, chill out. Not Hammer Boy, also chill. Wheel snipe Selly's boys. There we go. Well, there's one less in the world. There you go, friends. Friends and colleagues. How many of these dorks do we have to get rid of? I don't even remember, actually. Also, God, if any of you could have, like, a healing thing or something, that would be fucking cool, for the record. Ow. God, I hate these fucking guys. And I might die just because life hates me. Oh my God. Fuck off. Hey, Aleum Loist Knights, if we could, you know, actually handle these dudes, that would be so cool of you. Dorks. Alright. Okay, there's one more sealed. Alright. Ow. There's apparently one behind me. Hey, could one of you two figure it out, please? That would be so cool of you. Ow. Yeah. Seriously? Not gonna lock onto the dude directly in front of you? No, just gonna... Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Well, this one went way less smooth. Also, yeah, if we could get that cleared up now, that'd be great. Ugh, good lord. All right. Okay. Now we don't have to deal with an extra douchebag. 69 life gems. Feeling real cool. Hey, buddy. You doing okay? First time? Ooh. The Burnt Ivory King. Hey, dude. He's over there. Like, man. Okay, so he's a left-handed guy in armor. Ow. Ow. Crap. We'll use this opportunity really quick while he's mad at that guy. Alright, Ivory Chode, it's just you and me, man. Ooh, just enough stamina. Okay. Alright. Ow. God, dude, that comes out so fast. And that sucks that we whiffed that. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, the jelly donut. Okay. Oh, the jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, the jelly donut. Ooh, staggered him. Get on, nerd. You wish you had these sick moves, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Okay. And we're good. 2 attempts. And admittedly, the first one was foobar just because we had that extra guy around. The soul of the Ivory King. Well... it was fun, wasn't it? Okay. Let's grab our crown and GTFO. The crown of the Ivory King. A faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. So long and thanks for all the death. God, okay. Now we get to go have fun. Ahoy. Well, 130k. That's 2 more levels. Again, at this point, it just genuinely doesn't matter. Well, let's go talk to Alsana.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I was born long ago.
Yep, this is the lore dump that you find out that she's like a shard of Manus and blah, blah, blah.
I saw that. I sought him. Now, I was born of, and so until
Yep.
the nights of with this, I pray for that.
Ah. Yeah, I don't care enough to grind out 48 more Lois souls, my guy. So away we go. To the expulsion chamber, which is what I call my bathroom. Shoot me. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. We need to go back to Madular. Get 2 more levels in us, because sure. And then get up. Like, if you see me coming, you could at least, like, I'm gonna talk to you. Like, level 200. Sure, dog. All right. 25k. I'm giving you for bed. Dude, we just talked like a couple minutes ago. Keep your head in a swivel, man. Alrighty. Where is our armor? What's left of it, anyway? That's the Chaos Gloves. There it is. Okay. Yeah, let's juice a little bit. Have a little bit better defense. I don't know why I did the mask first. It's the least important, but fashion, darling.
I'll be around.
If you make it back. I can't. I think I'm gonna kill you before I go to New Game Plus, just because you're that annoying, my guy. Okay, we need to restock on life gems, for sure. That's just kind of a given. Okay. Yeah, I'm just buying the whole kit and caboodle there. Okay. Kindly. Is there anything else worth? How many? We have 818. It's not like we're running low on those or anything. No, you're not fucking busy, you dork. You've got your head up your ass and you know it. I'm gonna say, is there anything even really worth upgrading at this point for us? The Sorcerer's Twin Blade. Oh. Interesting. You can use this Twin Blade as a catalyst. That's cool. And it only does magic damage. Yikes. The Bone Fist. The Bone Fist actually is kind of rad. The Retainer's Staff. And then we got a upgraded Priest Chime. To sure. The Possessed Armor Great Bow. And then the Twin-Headed Great Bow. Which we're actually strong enough to use, which is kind of funny. I didn't even realize that. Weird. Let's see, anything else of interest? I mean, leveling up the Vessel Shield doesn't do anything for us, right? So, like, what's the point? What are you? Nothing of importance. Well, I'm about to say, I think really the only thing we'd want to level up, per se, is something we'd intend to use later, but like I don't really want to use any of this shit. So, the Sun Sword. A well-forged longsword of unknown origin, and exhibiting no special power, but sturdily crafted. Perhaps it doesn't live up to its name, but nevertheless, merely wielding this sword seems to cause warmth to well up within one's bosom. Wow. Huh. Oh, this is the Mirror Greatsword. Eh. The Melu Scimitar that doesn't do anything. The Majestic Greatsword. Alright. Yeah, well. I'll do what I fucking want, bud. Okay. Time to be mildly annoyed. To the expulsion chamber. Alrighty. I mean, I guess we should just probably say screw it and just become human now. So we can rest at the bonfire and be at full health without having to deal with a bunch of extra bullshit. Nice. Where we're going, we don't need pants. Whee! It's time for everyone's favorite part of the carnival. The part where you slide off a cliff. The Great Scythe. Yay. Well, we're here now. Man, that ghost is vibrant. Here, there, and everywhere. Like I said, we're going to summon, but literally just to... We'll dismiss them once we get to the fog gate. But Lord knows. Abes Viva. Abes Viva? Sup, O'Hara. And then is this Vengarl? Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. What's up, buddy? Well, alright then. Here we go. Okay. Right. It's this way. Or is it that way? I don't really remember. Like I said, I think I did this run back twice before I was like, I'm never doing this. Mostly because of that. Ugh, God. See, I just don't super remember where to go. I'm probably gonna die because of that. Is it this way? I mean, there's some, like, ruins. No, that's where we came from. Great. See, I'm already turned around. Good lord. Dude. I swear I hate this area so much. Like... Nope. Clearly not this way. Okay, great. Well, fun. Time for a nightmare horse to show up. This looks like a very specific embankment. Okay. Dude. Like I said, if they intended this for PvP, I think they did it wrong. Okay, here are the weird black specks I thought were blood stains and made me think we needed to go this way. So, There's that as a point of reference. Danger horse, great. We almost died. Of course we did. Well, if they didn't spawn infinitely, it would be like, yay, we killed 2 of them. Okay, yeah, because we need to run toward that, right? Of course, there's like an item over here. Next to this poor bastard. Lacerating knives. Boys, I don't think we need to go this hard. It's just a guy. Life gem. Not what we needed. Literally can't even pick it up. I hit the wrong button. Okay. God, the hitboxes on these things are just like brutally unfair. Jesus. Alright, anyway. Like, how uncool. Like, not only are they bullshit and annoying to fight, they also have bully hitboxes. Great. Alright. Oh. Fun. Oh. Fun. I stood too close to his back leg or whatever. There we go. Please get out of my way. Thank you. Get into the house thingy. I think there's like a there's like a Ferris contraption in here that like does nothing. Like it produces like water or something so you can like knock the cold off. Some real important stuff, you know. All right, well, our little adventuring party certainly seems to be having a good time. All right. Ah, a very prominent ghost. Yet again. I think this is, yeah, this is how we came in here, right? No? Maybe? This is not... Dude, I hate this shit. Okay. Yeah, because that's how we walked in. So, I mean, it's this way. I think we run toward those ruins now, right? So, who's that guy over there? Just not being a bro. Just being real uncool. Right? There's another one. Awesome. Like I said, if you look up places God has abandoned, I get the feeling. Okay. Yeah, and then there's like another guy over there who's just kind of a dick. Like, of no real use to actually fight him. Let's get in here. Oh yeah, these guys. Finish him off. Rampart Golem leggings. So I guess we got something out of the deal at least. This poor schmuck. Some human effigies. More relatively useless stuff. I'm trying to think, is there anything else in here? Like, of use? No. Okay. Yeah, because it's down in this, like, chasm, right? Is where we actually, like, need to be. All right. Keep your head in a swivel. Yeah, it's down here. Hey, horse. Dude. Horse. Horses, actually. I don't know what hit me. Cool. Love that. Awesome. Dude, Jesus Christ. Okay. And like they have hyper armor too. Like just really uncool. Old Radiant Life Gem. Which I think is like the worst drop for them to give you. Boys and girls, can we finish this, please? Fucking horses. All right. Let's go where they can't annoy us anymore. Okay. I think that was everything of relevance. Ugh, God. I have to do this one at a time. Jesus. Really? Okay. Good Lord. Ugh. See ya. You know what? Since we're out of Estus anyway. Fuck it. Alright. Let's see what happens. In Ava 2.0 and 3.0. Ooh, good damage. Cool. Yeah, now they're both here. Oh, that's real slow. Oh, that's real slow. Okay. Here's one. Cool. Yep. That's on me. Yep. Ah, that was a really stupid time to heal. Dude, this shit is so slow. Okay. I don't think we're gonna die, but that shit is so slow. Oh my god. Dude, fuck. Alright. Oh, lovely. Okay. And we're back. Can't remember if this has like an AoE or not. I think it does. Shit. Ooh-wee. How long does this aura last, I wonder? That long. Good to know. Yep, that was stupid. All right. Dude, fuck. All right. No shit. Fuck off, dude. God. Okay, good. Good. Dude, it's mostly just that I don't want to do the run back again. Please die. Oh, thank God. Okay. I've never actually beaten that boss before. It is just 2 Avas. Not that worried about it. Ugh, God, that was tedious and stupid. Okay. Get the hell out of here. Ivory King DLC completed. And you just leave. Like, it's not like there was anything extra here. You just leave. That sucks so much. Ugh. Well, now we get to spend the last hour in some change of stream going through Shulva. Because I never want to do that again. And Shulva will definitely need to keep the repair powders on us, so... And we didn't even use that many Divine Blessings, so, like, comparatively. Ugh, good lord, I'm just happy that's fucking over. Like, no, thank you. Let's see, actually... We kind of want to go back to Castle Grayskull, don't we? So we can go talk to Welliger. Yep. Let's coast back there. I guess that means I should probably put on the King's Ring. Mostly so that dudes won't wake up while we walk through. That's the King's Ring. Cool. We're not quite here to finish everything. Although, I mean, like I said, I want to bring the crowns and everything to, do I have to? Of course. Oh. Okay. What's up, buddy? You want to give me a second? I can put back on this stupid ring so that we can fight relatively uninterrupted. was about to say, please give me the backstab. Like, good lord. Oh. Oh, and he whiffed the parry. Good. Or not. Alright, cool. Or any TA the owl, or whatever the hell. Great. Okay. I didn't even realize there was another summon here that could pop up. That was cool. Great. Love that. I'm assuming that was an NPC. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to go talk to Wellager. At least her souls will be in this little room. What an asshole. Happy you could be here, man. Happy you could help out. What, the owl guy didn't want to re-invade me? Come on.
Welcome. Our guests are treated. Tell me.
Oh. The black flame stone dagger, the yellow quartz longsword. These are items I don't think I've ever seen. The bound hand axe, the honkulus mace, a lucerne, the transgressor's staff, the transgressor's leather shield, the black flame stone parma. To these, in the Iron King's great iron keep was a vast collection of weapons. Yeah. Weird. Huh. Interesting. I've literally never come back here to talk to him after doing anything, so. You know what? Sure. And then we probably are going to need this many repair powders. So. I'm about to say, he doesn't, the only thing he sold we bought, so it's fine.
The King of Giants. Incredible.
Ah. The Espada Ropera. The Llewellyn armor.
My lord may even our king, King Drangleic.
There are a lot of
Be safe on your.
There are a lot of odd, random things people will just give you occasionally. That happened to be one of them. Okay, so now we have 39 repair powders. So hopefully that means we'll be in at least good stock for Shulva. But as I recall, Sin takes a lot of durability off your weapon, so gonna need that, I guess, one way or another. All right, let's start our descent into the sunken city of Shulva. Although I guess that means Wellager has other stuff he can give you once you beat this DLC. One way to find out. Okay. Our first quarry. Cool, we're two-shotting these dudes. Good. Alright, bro. Ow. Ow. God. Yeah, don't miss Shulva. How do you fucking get out of here? Jesus. There we go. God. If only we staggered them, that would be lovely. Okay. Yeah, pulling that up pushes that guy off, which is kind of funny. Or it just hurts him, I guess, to pull him off, but still. Come on, dude. You at least have the common decency to come at me. Like, good lord. No decorum these days. Yeah, why that pushes them off is questionable to me, but, you know, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Especially when these dudes are as annoying as they are. Alright. Some life gems. Cool. I guess we'll crack this one so that we can pick up these. That way they're not just laying there. Let's see. Yeah, because this knocks this back down, right? And then there's like stuff you can get if you drop that way, if I recall. It has been a minute since we've been to Shulba. Ah. Yeah, I was about to say, because you can come in here, take this dude out. Ah, the skittering. Ah, the poison boy ring. Cool. Well, at least we one-shot these things. That's a bonus. Let's see, did you come from somewhere, or were you just here to be annoying? Okay, yeah. No other spoils to be found this way, so we'll hook around. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember how to get to you. I don't remember. All right, well, here, let's go down here. Because as I said, there are things here. Or not. I guess it's just this entrance. Because there's stuff down here. I just don't super remember where everything is, obviously. Because, again, it's been a minute. Poison moss. Because that's what we needed. Poison stone. Because that's what we needed. Yep. Oh, that's what that did. Interesting. Possibly unnecessary. Like I said, once again, it has been a very long time since I've actually come through Shulva. So, here, as I recall, we gotta wait for this to come up a bit, and then we can drop down on it. A longbow. Not terribly useful, but sure. Okay. Yeah, these things. But at least they're not hard to kill. They're just annoying. Ugh. Taking durability off my weapon. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's right. It straight up just breaks stuff. Not my favorite Limp Bizkit song anyway, so. Well. Ooh. A little shortcut. Yep, and all this does is come over here. I thought there was I thought there was like a way up over there. Am I wrong? Could be wrong. Yeah, having our ring broken is really annoying. Yeah, we already came through here, so we're good on that end. Why did I attack that thing? That's kind of on me for making that kind of dumb decision. Oh well. Ah. Whoop. Come on, dude. Get down here. Thank you. Alright. And then is it this one that opens up the second little... Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. There was an item over here, so I guess it wasn't totally useless. Heal just to be safe. Like, good lord. Maybe that's what I was thinking of? I don't know. Okay. Now we can come actually attack this dude. Ow. Rude. Yeah, because that, like, extends this little shortcut. There we go. Well. Ah, yes. The skittering. I mean... Yeah, and that's how you get back across, by jumping that way. Yep. Some Elizabeth mushrooms. God, where did that shot come from, my guy? Who's this mad? It's that guy from this far away? What a dick. Yeah. Alright. So, we need to... Can arrows deal with these? Yes. Okay. Well, that's fantastic news. Alright. Yeah, although I guess that was relatively pointless. That does nothing for us. Cool. Okay. Shulva. What a pain in the asshole. Yep. I hit the wrong button. So, that's on me. There we go. Don't fall. Like, good lord. Alrighty. Yeah, and as I recall right, the spitting statue that moves. Bunch of throwing knives. We can't even pick up because I'm already holding maximum throwing knives. This guy. Yeah. Okay. Let them be geniuses. You drink twice, just out of an abundance of caution. Yeah, because then there's the bridge. That's right. Okay. Sadness. Yeah, you know, I don't do sadness. Here, we'll have Sin come through and take out those dorks in a second. Okay. Rusted coins. Yay. Don't entirely remember what the point of this little room is. Meanwhile, Sin's just kind of a bro. He's like, nah, man, I'll deal with him. You're good. Do your thing. Focus souls. If I recall right, that's like a spell we needed, so like, cool. Okay. Yep. And then as I recall right, there's like there's a bonfire like right here, right? The Dragon's Sanctum. Yeah, because we need like a specific key for that. Isn't there a bonfire? Am I crazy? I thought there was a bonfire. Relatively close. Soul of a Great Hero. It's certainly not down there. And this is where the ghost boys are. I don't really want to mess with this quite yet. I could have sworn there was a bonfire relatively close to here. I could just be crazy, but who'd be shocked anymore? Hey, what's going on, Casanova? How's it doing? I was about to say, is this like fall? Like, I just don't remember. It has been so long since I've actually come through Shulva. Like I said, I was doing these DLCs in the order of like my familiarity with them. No, so I'm going through and completing this. So like this is just like this is actually the last of the 3 DLCs I'm doing before I go into New Game Plus so that I can finish that side of this. But I've actually beaten like the base game several times. I've just never actually completed Dark Souls 2. And there are several bosses in the DLCs I never messed with. Like, just finished actually fighting Zud and Lud and Zalin for the first time. I actually beat them. That was fun. I've technically done everything in... before I had technically done everything in the Ivory King DLC, but, you know, technically is the best kind of correct, but not what we're going for in FromSoft lore. And then this DLC, I got to the gank fight and then got so frustrated with it that I was like, I'm just finishing this game. I don't care. And like I said, I've done a couple more runs of this game since then, and I still just never came back to this DLC because I just remember being very pissed off about it. So I keep finding conflicting information online about whether you actually do need to get all the DLC spells. Let's see. In order to like get the achievement. But, you know, I'd rather not find out the hard way on that per se. So I figured, hey, you know, it's a fun thing that I've just never done. It's kind of an interesting thing to do on stream to show people like, okay, so this was totally pointless. Fun. What was up here? Like, what was the point of that? But, so needless to say, it's been quite a while since I've actually... I needed to raise that, didn't I? Let's see. Where is... yeah, because that's where the bonfire is. Okay. Did I hit that one? I don't think I hit that one. Let's see. Eagle eye. There we go. Okay, which one's shifting? Okay, maybe I did hit that one. Let's see. Hit that one more time. See what changes. Oh. That went up and down, so that was really pointless. Let's see if I hit you. Yeah, we're just kind of trial and erroring, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, admittedly, I know that that's like the quick path to get up there anyway, so like we could probably just say screw it and drop down there. Let's do that. I don't care enough to actually find the other one. Visions of lift, but try projectile. Is there a thing to hit in there? I was about to say I recognize those things, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm assuming my my shots here aren't good enough to break those. But I do see where there's a... What angle do I have to be at to hit that? Let's see. Is that going to be enough? Would assume no. Ooh. Well, I have no idea how you're supposed to get over there. So, I have to figure that out at some point, but it'll be fine. We'll drink really quick to be safe and secure. Oh, that's probably where that is. That tracks. Oh, I'm kind of an idiot. All right.
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here.
Hey, Casanova, I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just dense. Good to know. My question is, how do you get the item in that one? Like I said, do not remember. In the slightest. However, well, I guess that's how you get it. You could have just hopped across. I'm a genius at FromSoft games, obviously. All right, let's light the spawn fire. And then I guess we'll come back out here to explore a little bit more. Owies. Worst case scenario, now that we have the bonfire, at least we can reset this a little bit. Because, yeah, there are 2 items. So, like, there's that one. And then this goes down there. Interesting. Okay. No, that's fine, too. Happy we hit that bonfire, right? Hey, look, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if this isn't up, do we just fall? I don't know. All right. I'm assuming that fall would kill us. This fall probably won't if we jump it. The hell? Oh, yeah, God. Again, the aggro range of enemies in this game are so nuts. Like, good lord. Why does that not work? How are you supposed to get that item if you can't jump over there to grab it? Like, what the actual fuck? Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I seem to remember being rather frustrated at this point with this particular DLC. I'm still wearing the frickin' King's Ring in the first place. Let's put back on the Ring of Binding, if I can remember where it is in here. There it is. God. You'd think I'd played this game before, I swear. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Is it just a fool's errand to keep trying for this? Can you just, like, get awkwardly close enough to it? Like, it's right there. This just seems like a trap. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, like... Oh, yeah, okay, no, we didn't need to come down here. That's fine. I know where I am. Alright. And of course, there's no way you could jump that high. So... There you go. Cool. Well... Annoyingly, we kind of need to hold on to these souls because we need to go fix our frickin' ring. We'll heal. Ugh. Okay. Be wary of Ghost. Ghost to me. Whee! Alright, how many times am I willing to throw myself at this? Is this purely a fool's errand? Because it's feeling like it. It is feeling like it. Dude, am I about to have to, like, look this up on the wiki to see if you can actually get this fucking item? Or, once again, am I just being an idiot? Because that's super possible. Let's never forget, I could just be an idiot. There we go. Alright. Screw it. Okay, but this time... Oh, the Thunder Quartz ring. Okay. Dude, God, the aim on these guys. And they just aggro from so fucking far away. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was going to happen. I was going to say, I don't think any of that counts as solid ground, so our souls will at least be in the same place, but still. I forgot to make my mouse available. Oh, well. All right, here, let's pause really quick. Again, is this necessary? No. Am I going to look it up? Yeah, because... God, this game. Okay. So what we're looking for in here, we found Focused Souls. We need to find Denial, Promised Walk of Peace, and Dark Greatsword. So we need a Miracle and 2 Hexes. Let's see, I think that's really everything of, like, nope. Like, there's some cool items and stuff, but, like, God, I don't care. The only thing I'm even remotely interested in the Puzzling Stone Sword, just because I think it's funny. But, that aside, oh, I guess we want Flynn's ring, but that's not hard to find, so it's just on that back hallway in the Dragon Sanctum. Okay. Well, we found Focus Souls, so that's something. Here, let me... I think that's going to freak this out, but it's fine. Let's do another... Okay. So, we are still, obviously, not in New Game Plus quite yet. So, Crystal Soul Spear, Blinding Bolt, Flame Weapon, and Numbness are all hanging out. As far as the stuff from the DLC, we got Focus Souls and Soul Flash. We found Splintering Lightning Spear, Outcry, Dance of Fire, and Fire Snake. We got Dark Dance and Recollection. So, like I said, really the only stuff we're looking for now. I didn't mean to show any of that for the record. We will move this over here. Sorry about that. Yeah, to be fair, everything I have is like encrypted beyond belief, but did not mean to show anybody that, obviously. But and also those are super outdated. So on the bright side. But yeah, so we trying to think. I mean, pretty much as soon as we have Duke Dear Freya's soul, we're done with sorceries, which is super cool. We've still got quite a ways to go on miracles and pyromancies, but once we have the Rotten soul and Duke's Dear Freya's New Game Plus souls, we are good to go. So and like I said, for the second part, we're basically going to be speed running. So yeah, New Game Plus. We're just going to hit that milli and then go. So to Drangleic Castle. So okay, anyway, we'll click back into the game really quick, but I was looking at how to get that bonfire, or not how to get the bonfire. I figured that out already, but how to get that item because, like, Jesus. The Lost City, obelisks and stuff. Yep, the room that brings you to the legend. Yep, going up. Okay. Across the chasm next to the ladder building, you'll see a cave. Look down a bit to the left and you'll see a set of red-eyed statues and an obelisk behind them. Either use great arrows or a spell to break the statues and hit the obelisk. If you don't have these, then look down and you'll see a structure. Drop down to it and shoot regular arrows at the obelisk. The angle from down there will allow you to hit the obelisk without breaking the statues. Okay, because that's where Promised Rock of Peace is, so that's where we need to go. Oh, that's where the weird tree that restores your durability is. Fun. I had been wondering about that. Exit the ledge and walk all the way to the right to find a body. Let's see. The middle level of the second pillar on the way up, pick up the third, and then return to the cliffside, go onto the lowered first pillar, the one close to the bonfire, and jump straight to the second. Okay, yeah, it's just Dark Knight Stones. I really don't care. But I'm happy I looked because we do want to go get Promised Walk of Peace. I wonder why they renamed it. Was TWOP too weird? So they went with PWOP? I don't feel like that's better. Okay. Hey, slightly less damage. Excellent. Let's go take out this dork. Also, I didn't see our souls, so I'm assuming that means... Oh. That's my job. Don't steal my job. I wanted to do that. That was for me. Mean. Me. More Chariot Lancer than you. And to prove the point. Okay. Yeah, and so there's like a structure or something over here. Is it that? That seems so risky. But I mean, that's the only like structure, right? Like, it's gotta be. And we're probably gonna roll off the edge. Cool. Cool. Nah, that's what we wanted. That was ideal. That was clearly peak gameplay. Oh, Dark Souls 2. Actually, yeah, I guess if that ring is busted, we might as well switch it out for something else. Here. I guess that makes our roll distance a little better, too. So, let's do that. All right, and then... Okay, took slightly more fall damage. Fun. Wake up, bro. I know you're there. Hey, we can just downscope him. All right, cool. Let's do that. All right. Man, he was committed, too. Like... There we go. Really Dark Souls 2 lock on. We're going to lock on to the dude that's behind the guy who's actively attacking us. Thanks, dude. Love that for us. There we go. Good lord. All right. Okay, so how do we get to that without dying? Can I jump from here? Because this doesn't do what I think it does, right? Yeah, it just lowers that, so that's not helpful. Like I said, that does not seem like a platform where we want to be, but I guess that's really the only option. Because I don't have great arrows, right? Like, is there a place where you could buy great arrows? I mean, I guess there has to be, but... Right? I don't have any great arrows. Yeah, I've only got normal arrows. Because I usually sell my great arrows, because who the fuck uses any of that? Meaning, yeah, that kind of has to be it. So I guess we just need to jump a little sooner. So we don't roll off the edge. Okay. Or is that what it was talking about? I don't know. I just don't know. Because, I mean, yeah, there's not like an angle down here where you could shoot up at that, right? Because it was way up there. Yeah. Great. All right. Cool. We'll scoot back around, I guess. Should probably actually have my, like, real weapon out. Okay. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. Appreciate it. No, take your time. That's what we're here for. Yep, because this is just back over here. So yeah, I have to go up and around to get back, which... Big fun. Ooh. Yes. Lovely. All right. Okay. Great. So is it this little? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well. All right then. Fancy. Things I didn't know about. Things I've literally never done before in this game. Torches. You know, that thing that I've got like 30 hours worth of time on. It's not 30, it's 3, but still. The notched whip. Oh, well, thank God. There's promised walk of peace. We'll hit the weird repair tree. Oh, you have to whip it. That's right. Kinky. The hell? Oh, the curved nil greatsword. Oh, that actually does have kind of cool stats. I'm not anywhere even remotely in the mindset of using it, but still cool. I guess your only clue that that works that way is that the notched whip is right there. That is so weird. Kinky ass tree. I mean, we might as well give it what it wants, right? Like, oh, you can kill it. That's really weird. That's so weird. All right. Well, was that all that was here? Was just the weird tree? Oh, great. Now we're poisoned. That's what we wanted, obviously. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Dude. I don't know what to say about that. That's very strange. Here. Let's pop a moss. So how do you get that then? I mean, there's got to be other stuff. That's so fucking weird. All right. I guess now we just go back to the bonfire, like whatever. God, this game. It's strange as shit. I don't know why I didn't just use the feather. This just feels fun. Okay. Let's go back to Majula really quick. And I guess I do technically have a bow a great bow that I can use. How much is it to repair that stupid ring? At least I found a soul of a great hero, I guess. Yeah, I knew you'd eat my ass. Oh, it was only 5,000, so I had the souls, and so I just, yeah. All right. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, did we find Twinkling? I guess we did find some Twinkling Titanite. Several. Well, we finished off the Mad Warrior Mask, which would be kind of sweet, just to have that done. But like I said, it's not the best thing to upgrade of the set, so we'll do this in a more intelligent way. Whose armor is that? Oh, it's Creighton's chainmail. Interesting. So who would sell heavy arrows?
Should you make it back?
Hooba heeba heeba haba. Hooba de heeba de heeba heeba. Okay. I gotta figure out who sells great arrows in Dark Souls 2. Great arrows. Great prices on arrows. Thank you. Let's see. Macduff sells them. I guess that makes sense. I mean, sure. Okay. Here, let's run over there. Again, I guess it's kind of on me for selling them all, so Haven't went and talked to our friend McDuff since he gave us his stuff, so you know. Always nice to check in on a friend. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, so appreciate it. Wanted to just talk to the man. It's the first thing he says to us. What a weirdo. Ah, an Uchigatana. Well, it's a little past that anyway, so I'm just gonna buy like 40. Let's do 50. We're here. Fuck it. Yep. Oh, and he sells repair powder. That would have been much easier to get to than Welliger. Oh well. Reinforce. What kind of... Yeah, because we have enough of everything to use the twin-headed great bow. Oh, it takes twinks, because of course it does. Alright. Because fucking everything takes Twinkling Titanite. Alright, well, that was something. You know what? We might just go say screw it and blow it all on the arrows, just because fuck it. Have a weapon with actual stopping power. Whoa, that is big. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it makes us fat roll. Because of course it does. Well. Let's re-equip our planned on stuff. All right. That wasn't as obnoxious as I thought it was going to be. You know what? At least he doesn't bitch at you if you talk to him more than once. Like, I guess that's an improvement. Let's see. Have we already upgraded the bow we're currently using all the way? Because I'm kind of fine with that. These aren't the bows, so. We have not. Okay, yeah. I guess we have some chunks laying around. And 13 Titanite slabs, so. There we go. Did I get... Oh, yeah, that's right. We had an extra Katha's Chime drop. That's right. Okay. Chest ahead. Look carefully. Hey. We done did get that one. Okay. Go back to the Tower of Prayer. Good God. Now, if I recall, dude, I swear the aim on these guys is that guy really, like, he aggroed me from all the way over there. Like, what a chode. Jesus, man. Like, fine. $10 says he's still going to shoot at me from here. No, this guy. Did we walk through here awkwardly at one point? Also, break the pots, because it makes me happy. Did we walk through here at one point? Like, what am I missing? Did we come through here? I'm bugging out. The Sanctum Mace. Isn't the Sanctum Mace also a catalyst? Something like that. Ah. Man's glitching out on the stairs. Oh, cool. Great. Appreciate it. Okay. Dude, I swear. The aim on these archers is just unholy. I don't know who they sold their souls to, but good lord. All right. Well, anyway. I don't recall. Sin doesn't, like, run back. It doesn't come back this way, right? Ooh. I wanted to kill myself on that. Good lord. Yeah, because that was where that one soul thing was. So we got that already. Oh, no, that's cool. Ooh. All right. Okay. Like I said, I'd gotten pretty much all the way through this part. And then I had gotten... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't even deal damage to them until you, like, break these things. They're just annoying. Although, kind of a cool way to teach you about this mechanic. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember... Because like I said, I've only come through this DLC once because it really annoyed me. So I don't remember what of these are mimics or if there are mimics in this room or not. So I'm going to be hesitant and assume there are, but cool. Because I do think shield bashes technically do like a little bit of damage. Ah, soul vessel. All right. Well, there's like our fourth or fifth way to reroll should we want to play as a slightly different character. The Katarina helm. And then are you... Okay. No. Cool. Good. Oh. Well, I guess we would have gotten some great arrows. Oh, well. It's just souls, right? Who cares? All right. Yeah, this just cuts through the top end of this, right? Ugh. And their stinky aura. I don't understand why only some of them have the stinky. Why only some of them are stinky enough to poison you. Alright, this little pit for Tad isn't going to go on forever. No, thank you. Alright, a wooden chest. That's not a mimic, thankfully. Although it is trapped. Hey, we're actually back to having, like, trapped chests. More dried roots. Okay. Hole. Hole that is ouchies. Ouchie hole. You know, that's on me. That was all me. Not putting it together, unfortunately. All right. Well. Ow. All right, weird Shulpa witch or whatever. There we go. Dude, could you not? Coming for you in a second. Chill out. And we're poisoned. Because, of course, we are. Another human effigy. Alright. I kind of wish, like, they had the like, Bloodborne hot button system. Where, like, you had your like items you used, obviously, but there were you like had like a sub menu. One of my messages has been rated. Excellent. Color me intrigued. All right. Yes, I have many fond, and by fond, I mean not fond at all, memories of this particular area. Try left and short treasure. Ah, repair powder. That thing we bought like 30 of. And then this opens later, I think. If I recall, there's like a... Ah, yes, we do not want to fall quite yet. Although I do think there is something... I do think we have to fall down there eventually, but I could be wrong. I am barely recollecting of this at this point, so... Is this the room with the stairs that suck? Yes, okay. I remember Baron's Castle put out a video where he was doing a poison-only build of this game. And you can, like, use these stairs to, like, farm these dudes. I don't remember what triggers them to start doing that. But either way, they didn't do it, so we're fine. Ah, hey, more twinkling. All right, cool. More twinkling. And then some rocks. The soul of a hero who did not make it. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah. Try projectile. Up. Ah. Pointless ahead, and then hurrah for tongue. All right, let's back up a little bit. Did not mean to R2 there. Back up a little bit. Aim. Shoot skis. Not 1,000% sure what the... Oh, I bet you that opened the door at the bottom of the needle hallway, right? Probably. I'm going to say there was that one door up here, but I think you get to that one by... I think something brings you back that way, as I recall. Well, all right. Hey, it didn't kill us, so... Some great hero that guy must have been. Ah, yes, the puzzling stone sword. Wildly worth it. Ooh-wee. All right. Yes, and now I believe we have to go fall in a hole. Ah, all right. More of our creepy crawly friends are this way. Yep. So many creepy crawlies. Make our lives a little bit easier when we get down there. I'm trying to remember, because like going this way is just this side of this, and I don't necessarily care about that right now. So we might as well go to the right first. The bugs are easier to deal with, if I'm honest. Dude, lock on to this one. Thank you. Now, it would be funny for me to say the bugs are easier to deal with and then die to the bugs. So, I'm aware that that would be hilarious. However, there's my ring again. Awesome. Love that for me. At least now I know it's only 5K. The golden fruit bomb. Some life gems that I can't pick up. I'm not coming back here. We're healthy as fuck. More old growth bomb. 10 piles of shit. Hell yeah, we finally rolling in it. And by it, I mean shit. More poison throwing knives, which are actually kind of a welcome thing. Are there more of these bug things? Like, I think this is where you get Flynn's ring, which is the main reason why we came this way. Right? Yeah. So that if we respec again, don't give up, Hollow. Okay, so apparently not. I thought it was that way, but like I said, I think you come at that door from the other side. But I don't think there's a way to get up there from here, right? No, yeah, and I don't want to mess with that right now. Here, let's go back down here really quick. 40 repair powders. I was say, because there's not like a secret room up here, right? Oh, I left one of you alive? I'm so sorry. That way you're not here alone. I mean, it just feels mean to leave you here on your own. Alrighty. Yeah, there's not like a secret door through here, right? Like, yeah, I didn't think so. So how do you get over there? The world will likely find out. Nope. Not doing it again. Okay. Spiky owies. Torch ahead, therefore pointless. Cool. At least folks are straightforward with us here. More of those guys. Some of this stuff. Good lord. Ugh, God, I fucking hate these ghosts. Isn't this where the jester guy is? Oh. Oh, that's where that is. Are we stuck here? I feel like we may be stuck here. Well, that's not good. Yay! Love that for us. Okay. Thank you, Dark Souls 2, for that marvelous introduction. I mean, if he's not going to notice me, I'm not going to fight him. He noticed me, though. He seemed angry enough to come all the way down here, so. You're like, I'm going to get you. Super proud of you, bud. Really happy you put in all the effort. Really makes me feel valued. All right. Speaking of. Ow. There we go. All right. Oh, if only we got the Dragonstone, at least we wouldn't have minded coming all the way back up here. Ow. Great. Awesome. Like I said, I would like to at least get the last the bonfires in here, just because that's how I've done the last couple of streams with these. But good lord, I hate this DLC so much. It's like, ugh, God. Everything is annoying, or does like a status effect, or like can kill you from like a million miles away. Like, good lord. Like, and people kept playing this enough to be like, oh, let's make another whole DLC. And then the second DLC was awesome. Like, ugh. Like, I'm sorry, but Shulva kind of sucks in comparison to, like, the old Iron King DLC. Like, this shit is tedious and annoying. By comparison. Okay, it's both of them this time. He's like, nope. You know what? Actually, second thought. Okay. See if this is actually somebody. See if it's a stream sniper. Oh. Where are you bringing me? Oh. Dude, I really don't want to go back up. Like... Oh, you wanted to fight here. Alright. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Dark Souls 2. Sure. Okay. Like I said, I'm not terribly great at PvP, so that aside, not super fun when you're already a little frustrated to deal with PvP. So okay. Just that nerd. All right, cool, whatever. Let's see if he's a full-blown idiot and will follow me all the way down here. Oh yeah, it's, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm just not good at PvP. Like, it's not for lack of trying. Like, I think I was better at PvP in like Dark Souls 1. But that's also because you could just kind of roll around people and fish for backstabs. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 PvP is like a whole other thing, and this build is not made for PvP. It's just made to deal with PvE. And, you know, for better or for worse, that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, I really just want to get to the next, like, actual bonfire. You know what? It's going to annoy me if I don't pick this up, even though it's just torches. All right. Because... Yep, ow, ow, ow. Cool. Yep. Shit. Okay. Oh no, this is for 100% for sure. That was the impetus of this, because I had seen like other people like we'll do like playthroughs or challenge runs of this, and I was like, I want to do some challenge run content of Dark Souls 2, because I just finished an archery only run of Dark Souls 1. And I say just finished, I mean that was now, a couple months ago. But I was like, I don't have just like a normal playthrough of this game on this channel. And like, I didn't want to just do this is my like usual run through of Dark Souls 2, because I feel like that's kind of boring. So I was like, what if I haven't completed this game and I've completed Dark Souls 1? So like, what does it look like to actually finish this game? As it turns out, it looks like 3 hours of streaming for sunlight medals. Of like grinding for sunlight medals. That was a hoot and a half. I spent like 3 streams trying to get all the sunlight medals to get sunlight spear. So we could finally finish that off. I mean, I think that's kind of the beauty of Soul Level 1 runs, is that, like, there's not a ton of grinding to do. Like, as far as, like, getting items in the build together, it does kind of just come down to, like, your skill and knowledge of the game. And, I mean, I'm definitely good enough to do, like, a Soul Level 1 run of Dark Souls 1. And actually, I wouldn't mind doing one for the channel, just because I think that would be interesting. But this game, I've heard the Soul Level 1 run of this game is so hard. It's just ridiculously hard. Ugh, God. Dude, it's honestly just that you can't affect those ghosts until you destroy their bodies, which is just real uncool. Speaking of really uncool. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, no, I mean, grinding in the sense that I'm going to die a lot. That's fair. But I definitely think I could do it in Dark Souls 1. I just think Dark Souls 2, it might be kind of a slog to watch. Yeah, and so, like, that was... I really like... I think Prod did one fairly recently where he did, like, enemy randomizers of it. And that was actually, like, super fun to watch. And then I know that there have been, several people who have made content based on this game in general, but... Ow. Good lord. Alright. Hopefully he's far enough away now where I can do this. Let him be a chode on his own. Ow. Drink. Lloyd's Talisman. Let's see. But, I mean, like... the run I did before the archery only run was an item and poorly translated mod of Dark Souls 1. So like, but like my own personal like policy when it comes to like modding games is I only mod games I have completed. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Great. Awesome. Angry archery, bro. Although, I mean, maybe if I had just been like, Galaxy Brain plays, I could have trapped that ghost on this side of the wall. Can I use holy water urns against him? I wonder. I mean, let him hit me, fuck it. Nope. Alright. Cool. Good to know. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I need to find their little, like, chasm where they all died. Okay. Well, I guess I led him on a goose chase. Yep, because there's that one. Alright. Luckily, these dudes aren't smart enough to figure out ladders, so we got that going for us. But yeah, like I said, I don't mod games I haven't completed, which is just a silly rule I imposed upon myself. So, like, you know. But it's something that I've stuck to. And so, like, I've modded Dark Souls 1 because I've completed it. And so, like, that's where my thought process was as far as, like, this game goes. If I'm going to do, like, challenge runs or mods or anything like that, I wanted to, you know, get through and Jesus Christ, man, these things deal so much fucking damage. There we go. And now I'm trapped. Lovely. Fuck. Well, I think I at least revealed the corporeal form of several of these dudes. But admittedly, I've been planning to do this, and I'm going to do it with Dark Souls 3 as well. But yeah, I just wanted to finish them. I've definitely had a couple people come in that were like, oh, hey, I just wanted to watch Dark Souls 2 gameplay. Like, and I mean, admittedly, I am a Dark Souls 2 enjoyer. You know, as much of a, wow, okay. As much of a dirty word as that can be. But I don't know, I dig this game. I definitely think there are parts of it that are frustrating, which, I mean, as shown. But I've definitely, because I post a lot of, I cut my streams into shorts and then post them on YouTube. And I don't know, I definitely have gotten a couple of like, ew, Dark Souls 2 comments. But most people are pretty stoked about it. Why can I not fall off that ledge this time? I'm just like not allowed to fall off that ledge cleanly anymore. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a mix. Admittedly, I don't stream consistently enough for people to like, you know, rush in here and like hang out. But I usually have like, you know, a person or two just stop in and like hang out with me for a little bit. And that's all I'm really looking for as far as this game goes and like streaming in general. It was this or talk to myself while I play video games anyway, so figured I'd have the opportunity to invite some folks around if they're interested. That was my whole game plan with streaming, at least. There we go. Ow. You suck so much. God, I hate the enemies in this game. Or in this area. They're so obnoxious. Good lord. And it's honestly just getting through this part. Like, once you get to the bosses and stuff, the bosses are super cool, except for the gang squad. But, like, yeah, I mean, that's honestly the whole reason, like, why I started streaming at all. Was because, like, I wasn't ever, like, planning on, you know, having a huge following or anything like that. I just, honestly, I kind of needed the creative outlet. And when I first started streaming, my wife was mostly working nights. So it was kind of a do something or stare into the nothingness and let it stare back at me kind of thing. So now, actually, my wife's schedule's switched up quite a bit. Honestly, I post all of my shorts as TikToks. Do not get any views on TikTok. Get tons of views on YouTube. So, and by tons, I mean like my shorts average around like 1,000 views. So it's not like a crazy amount, but like, I mean, it's a decent amount. It's just funny that like shorts and everything. God, Jesus, of course. All right, good lord. Well, Yeah, no, I've hit like 100 and I think I hit 138 subscribers today. So like, and again, that's mostly just for me like posting VODs and doing janky stuff. Honestly, I have absolutely no interest in using Facebook at all. I use Instagram maybe a little bit, but that's mostly because like I have a friend who's a photographer. And so he posts a lot of content on Instagram. So I get on Instagram to kind of like, you know, post stuff for him. Because I mean, actually, he's the one who like got me into Dark Souls 2 in the first place. So like, that's more what that is. But also, like, because I post on like Twitter and Bluesky, like whatever game I'm going to be playing that day. And so like Instagram is at least just kind of a 1-to-1 on that. But yeah, as far as like posting shorts, if I'm like thinking about it, I'll save one to post as a reel on Instagram, but like that is not the goal. I see that as super diminishing returns. I also feel like Instagram and most social media like Facebook and that kind of stuff either is dying or deserves to. So like, as more and more people flock away from it, you know? Oh, and like full endorsement, like I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but they are awesome. I use DaVinci Resolve. I'm especially with like tech stuff, I'm very willing to like brute force stuff and just kind of like trial and error and figure it out on my own. And like DaVinci Resolve has been like the easiest UI for sure to like at least get to like a basic thing with using it, and it's free. So like it's just handy, and they like have pre-settings for vertical video and everything like that. So they make it really easy. Here, we'll grab our 2,000 souls for whatever reason. Ow, good lord. I prefer not to die again. There we go. Well, at least he's alive now. He's not. Okay. And he's coming, because of course he is. Jesus. Fucking hell. Yeah, and admittedly, like I said, all the videos I edit, I do through DaVinci Resolve just because it's pretty straightforward. That and then like honestly, it's more that like the Adobe suite is just I can't like whenever it used to be you pay for it and then you just have access to the software. I think it was somewhat reasonable and worthwhile, like if you wanted to pay, and then they changed it to like the subscription base. And there are so many like equivalent things, like most of what you can do in Photoshop, you can do in like Paint 3D. And so like, again, if I want to do something specific, I'll Google how to do it. And then I'll Google how to like do the equivalent in whatever software I want to do it in. Like, it's like, again, the whole reason why I started streaming and the whole point of these streams is just so that I can kind of have the creative outlet and play video games for fun. So like, I didn't want to go drop like the $400 or whatever it is a year for the Adobe suite. Just felt silly. Plus, I mean, there are tons of like community run and owned versions of those kinds of softwares anyway. So it just didn't make any sense to do it the other ways. Did I manage to break? No, of course not. All right, cool. Fine. This guy. Go up the ladder, please. What is happening? There we go. Good lord. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've said before, if I ever get to a point where like stream can pay for itself and I can start like, if I ever like make air quotes make money on this in any way, shape, or form, if it could buy me a new computer, like that would probably be like the sign that I've made it at all. And then like, I feel like if I have a nicer computer and could reasonably edit software like that, I would. Dude, Jesus Christ, this guy. Back around. Fists out. Jesus. All right. Ah, that's the one I missed. Lovely. Yep. All right. I mean, like, I bought like a pre-built computer in like 2019. But like, I mean, I think I have a GTX 2040 in here from like 6 years ago, but the processor in it's still like an i7. So like, because that was like something that I specifically wanted when I got this computer. But I mean, like, it's definitely showing its age. I need to like update some stuff. I would like a better graphics card. It could probably have more efficient cooling and stuff like that. So like, it's just little stuff like that. And I do want to upgrade to like an i9 processor just to make editing happen a little faster. Well, not even a little faster. It would do it a lot faster, but like that kind of thing. It's just, you know, computers aren't cheap. Like, I am a social worker. So like, it's not like I'm bringing in the money. So dropping a ton of money on a new computer isn't quite in the budget right now. But like I said, if I ever get to a point where like I have earned enough money to justify buying a computer, or like, even if, like I said, the first thing I would buy with money from Twitch or streaming or anything like that, I would buy a computer just because have a little bit better of a output and a little bit better of an experience for gaming and everything else. I mean, obviously my rig is fine to be able to play Dark Souls 2. So, dude, Jesus Christ. All right, I'm probably like mentally done with Dark Souls 2 for tonight. Oh, it's fine. We're not that far off from doing everything, and I broke all the like skulls and whatever down there. Do I have anything to go bring to the crows? Yeah, I mean, like, definitely, like, my like CPU and everything runs at a decent rate. It's not like overheating or anything whenever I stream and play a game. So like, that's all I'm ever looking for. The only thing I really have to give to the crows is some prism stones, and I don't feel like wasting my time for that. So, let's see. What do you get? Picked up a soul of a hero. I guess I could go back and repair my ring. Let's see. But yeah, and actually, I would like to build my next PC just because I've got several friends who build PCs and everything. But like I think there are other things I could upgrade in my setup that, you know, are like minor upgrades. Like I recently bought like a octopus arm thing to mount my camera so that I don't like it's not on a tripod and I don't kick it. I'm just using like a selfie light as a light. Like I bought this microphone off of Amazon for like $40. Now, mind you, I do have it plugged into like a Focusrite and like have all that, but admittedly, I have the Focusrite because I play guitar, so like I use it to like capture guitar stuff, and that's more just for fun for me. Like that's not even that's more of a hobby than like a profession in any way, shape, or form. So, but I actually, to be honest, I bought the mic and the Focusrite during COVID because of all the sitting around and being on Teams meetings and everything that we were forced to do. So, that aside. All right. Like I said, I think that's about as much Dark Souls 2 as I can take tonight. So, we made decent enough progress for me to feel like we can call it. Like I said, namely, we beat the Burnt Ivory King in 2 attempts, which is really cool. I know a lot of people struggle with that boss in general. And admittedly, the first attempt, we would have gotten there if the Ilium Knights had actually sealed off the portals and one of the Black Knights didn't get through and survive halfway through and I got ganked toward the end. But neither here nor there. And then that was the first time I've ever beat Ludenzahlen. So that was cool. And we did that one first try. So, I'm going to eat dinner and then edit the VOD so I can post it. But yeah, I do have to work in the morning. I was about to say, I live on the East Coast of the U.S., so it's like almost 10. Got to wake up at like 7:30 for work. So, you know, big vibes. I ate about half of my dinner before stream, and I'm going to go microwave and eat the other half. But so I've been, yeah, I mean, I posted my VODs to YouTube about the same time. And I started back in August of last year. And so 9 months of the past 9 months I've been streaming and making VODs and cutting shorts and being silly. But I definitely I mean, so it usually takes about 45 minutes for it to like render, and then I usually just set it to upload and then go to bed. So but it usually takes about an hour and a half because the VODs are like 3 hours long. But that's mostly because it's about how long I can sit here and like be on and play a video game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've definitely had longer sessions. Like I think Sunday I played Baldur's Gate for like 6 hours, but that was in a recliner and not on camera, and I didn't have to talk and, you know, that whole vibe. Yeah, no, it's not that bad. Like I said, I usually get it ready to render, make my thumbnail, and then get up, do my like nightly routine stuff, and then come back, set it to upload, and then it's ready to go. So, like I said, that evening process isn't too bad at all. But yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna call stream there. It's been a hoot. I absolutely despise Shulva, but that doesn't change anything. Admittedly, I shouldn't have let Shulva tarnish the other DLCs for me as much. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's either offcuts from other people's videos or it's like lesser TikTok. What I need to do, I really need to get back. I really need to get into like remixing other people's shorts and like responding to stuff or like doing that kind of thing, because then like that really like ties in multiple audiences if you actually do something kind of impressive. So, but that's here or there. That's a project I aim to work on, not necessarily work on right now. But like I said, for right now, it's just, you know, hanging out. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. The YouTube is the same as my Twitch. It's Watch Me Be Bad at Stuff. And then on socials, I am watchmebebadat on Twitter and Bluesky, and then it's watchmebebadat stuff on Instagram, because Twitter and Bluesky are weird. But I do post like a goofy meme or whatever game I'm going to be playing that day whenever I stream. And then, like I said, I stream on Mondays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 9:30, and I have it penciled in to schedule, or I have it penciled in to stream on Sundays from 2 to 5, but that's fallen through the last couple of weeks, admittedly. My wife and I just finished a like co-op Stardew Valley stream series on Sundays, and that took like 6 months to do because Sundays are usually like family time, plus this Sunday is Mother's Day, so like that's a whole other thing. But either way, keep an eye out on Sundays. Like I said, that's why I always say like follow me on socials, because if I'm gonna play a game on Sunday, I'll announce it. But that aside, like I said, if you do happen to be watching this on YouTube, comment and let me know what your favorite part. Let me know how much you dislike Shulva as well. Come check me out live every once in a while. And, for folks who are watching me live, check out my YouTube. I usually clip shorts and then like add my own little like commentary over it. So like big memes, big fun. But like I said, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Let's hit 'em with the righty-ho. Have a good night, everybody.